Hey, 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 it's your girl, your favorite paralegal, aka Cassandra Lynn, and welcome to Legal Doc Talk 24/7. Okay, everyone. So I had to hop on today to give you guys an update on Chrisean. I have been seeing comments under previous posts or videos that I have done, and people are saying she's transferred, so on and so forth. And I'm like, where's the source? Where's the source? Nobody's giving me the source. So, I had to do a little investigation because if I don't see an update, I am not going to give an update because there's no reason to give an update because there's no update. But let's hop on into it. All right. So we are starting off with Chrisean's Los Angeles Sheriff's Department booking status. And I'm doing this real time so everybody can see. Let's see. Arrest bail, housing location, court, no release date. Oklahoma still has the hold, and the previous case information for her 30-day sentencing with Los Angeles on the James Wright case. Moving on to Oklahoma. So, no attorneys. Here are the events. As of right now, no hearings have been scheduled. No hearings has been scheduled. All right. Counts, 2 felony counts there for the marijuana, the marijuana, marijuana, and the not having a medical card. Going to the court docket. Let's see. The order for commitment of 30 days is still there. It has not changed. The last thing that we have on the docket is the motion in order to withdraw as an attorney of record. And that was done because he did what he needed to do. He got her to plead, and that closed the case. Point blank period. All right. So as of right now, looking off of these two screens, Chrisean is still in LA. There has not been any update regarding this order for commitment. So if she was still awaiting extradition and she arrives in Oklahoma, I know that they're going to schedule a court hearing and she has to go before the judge. So she has to talk about what we're going to do about this 30 days of commitment. And then also on the 28th, they filed the First Amendment application to accelerate her deferred judgment only because she caught that battery charge in. She caught that battery charge in on the James Wright case. And so that actually violated her parole. So she still needs to go before the judge and deal with that. Okay? So two things she's dealing with. Not doing her 120 hours in which he ordered her to do 30 days of flat time in jail. And then the battery charge that she caught with, or battery and assault charges that she caught with the James Wright case. So those two separate things that she still has to deal with. Right now, based off of what I'm seeing, she is still in LA waiting extradition to Oklahoma. Also, I do want to address what her deferment was because a lot of people are saying, oh my gosh, she's about to do 4 years in jail, blase, blase, blase. You guys are reading it wrong. The judge ordered this specifically. Now, because of the battery and the salt, well, the battery was dropped. The salt, whatever he tags onto this, we don't know because we're not there and we're not going to be there. The only way we're going to find out is when they update the docket. So her terms of deferment was 4 years for both counts. So it was going to end on March 15, 2027. While she was on probation until 2027, she was not to violate any state statutes of the state, the tribal or federal government, or any municipal ordinances. Now, she did do that when it came to the James Wright case. So, therefore, when she gets before the judge, they have to talk about it. Let's put it that way. They have to talk about it. Special rules and conditions, she had to report to the Oklahoma Parole and Probation Services. But remember, she transferred that to Cali. So she was supposed to report to Cali. She was to complete 120 hours of community service instead of doing 30 days in jail. That is why the order for commitment of 30 days was issued, because she did not do the 120 hours at the homeless shelter. She also had to pay $991 to the DA's office. She also had to pay costs, VCA, and restitution. She paid her cost. She just failed to do the 120 hours. Therefore, the judge said, I gave you an opportunity to do this instead of doing 30 days in jail, but now you got to do 30 days in jail. Okay, so that is for not completing the 120 hours. Now, for the new assault charge, that's going to be a different thing. We don't know how long she's going to get. We're not the judge. The judge may be in a good mood that day, or he may be in a bad mood. We don't know until when she goes before the judge and they talk about this. All right, I hope everybody understands that part. Now, going on to this. As you can see, this part here has updated. It said out. The current facility last time said out. The reason it said out is because when she got the deferred sentence on March 15th, she asked them, can they please transfer it to Cali? I hope everybody's with me. That's why it said out. Out. Transfer out. Now today it is saying Vinita sub office. What is this? Sub. This is an additional office or a satellite office. How do I know? Because of, let me share my little PDF right quick. Okay. Oh, it helps if I pull it up first. There we go. Okay. So here is, voila. I hope everybody sees this. Do I need to blow this up? Here it says Craig County, Oklahoma Department of Corrections, Probation, and Parole Services, Vinita Sub Office. Okay, this, as you can see, this is the Oklahoma Department of Corrections, Probation, and Parole Services. So the sub office because if people don't know, the Oklahoma Department of Corrections, Probation, and Parole Services office is in Oklahoma City, OKC, Oklahoma City. So they have sub offices in different areas. So in Craig County, the Vinita sub office is where the Oklahoma Department of Corrections, Probation, and Public Parole Services is located. All right. So if they had to, so let's say this, if she was living in Oklahoma in Vinita, she would report to the Vinita office. She would not have to drive all the way to OKC, aka Oklahoma City, to go check in. I hope this is making sense for everybody. I hope that makes sense. Is everybody with me so far? I sure hope so. Now, and I'm going to refresh this. This is the inmate search. And everything, as you can see, VineLink is, when they update this, VineLink updates. But the last person that was checked in was Mr. Tyler Thomas, and he was checked in on July 7th. What was that? That was this morning at 1:23 a.m. Now it is 6:36 p.m. and I am in Texas. Oklahoma's right above me, Central Standard Time. I have family in Oklahoma. So this is not nothing new to me. They have been in and out of the system. So this is nothing new to me. I just want to put that out there. So Chrisean is nowhere on this sheriff's office. They have two locations. You either going to the county jail or you're going to the facility. And I'm going to pull that up. Even if I type in Malone, nothing pops up. If I type in Chrisean, nothing pops up. Back out. Here are the current inmates. They have a total of 81 inmates in custody right now. Now, people are also pulling this up, but they're not reading the type of facility that it is. This is the Northeast Oklahoma Correctional Center. So they have the Craig County Jail or Sheriff's Department. They have the Northeast Oklahoma Correctional Center. They also have a juvenile detention center. She's not a juvenile, so she definitely will not go there. For this particular center, I'm going to read this to you guys so you guys will know what it is. Northeast Oklahoma Correctional Center is located in Vinita, Oklahoma. It is a minimum security prison that houses 501 adult male offenders. The majority of inmates of the Northeast Oklahoma Correctional Center are incarcerated for nonviolent crimes, most of which are drug related. Inmates at this prison operate a commercial. Yeah, that's irrelevant. But what I am trying to tell you guys is that the Northeast Oklahoma Correctional Center is a minimum security prison for adult males, no females whatsoever. So if she's not in Craig County Jail, she's definitely not here, and she's not at the juvenile detention center. There's only two places where she can be. Either still in Oklahoma, still in California, or in the process of being extradited to Oklahoma. But based on this, the Vinita sub office, that just means it is a satellite office. And you know what? I'm going to say Oklahoma. Oklahoma. I can't even spell Oklahoma. Lord, Oklahoma. Let me see. I'm just pull up office. Yep. And I hope everybody can see this. If you look at this address right here, it says 3814 North Santa Fe Avenue, Oklahoma City. This is where the main office is. Okay, everybody? That's where the main office is. So they have satellite office all over Oklahoma. All over Oklahoma. And if I pull up, and I'm going to pull this up. So the probation and parole offices for Oklahoma probation and parole. If I go to Craig County, once again, it's in Vinita, and here's the address. So that's all that is saying. So all this is saying, current facility is the Oklahoma Parole and Probation Vinita satellite or sub office. That's all it is. It's nothing less. She's not at the facility. Uh, she's not in the county jail. She's definitely not at the Northeast Men's Correctional Facility. This is just like it said, intrastate out because the probation was transferred to Cali. Now it's coming back to saying that her probation is Oklahoma. So this is the facility that she needs to report to. Now, where she is at this time is two places: LA County or on a bus heading to Oklahoma. Until we see her being booked in on those websites, that's it. There's nothing else that you can infer or conclude off of that information. So, I had to come on here and I had to tell it like it is, because there's too much false information that is just going around, and all it takes is a simple 10 minutes to do the research. That's it. Hey, tell me what you think about this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until then, be blessed. I'm out.